Hey guys, welcome to another video. So this video is going to be about our trip from Moncton to Montreal, which happened in September. Okay, so as you can see, the weather is not what it is right now because the video was shot in September. And not just September, it was the day when the Hurricane Lee hit New Brunswick. So it was, I think, 16, 17 September, something in 2023. And we were off to Montreal on that same day. As you can see, the weather was terrible. So we decided to leave very early in the morning so that we can out of the Moncton before it start to getting worse. So I will show you some shots that we did while on the way to Quebec, Montreal. We stayed there for about 7 days. So I will show you the entire journey in different chapter of this Moncton to Montreal series. This is chapter 1. Stay tuned what all we did in our first initial few days. But for now, let's just show you the way towards Montreal, Quebec. And as we were nearing the next province, the entire scenery is changing. You can see the roads are changing and the entire scenery is pretty beautiful now. And we are almost there and the sky was so pretty. Indeed, our New Brunswick is pretty itself, but then there was a different vibe in Quebec and Montreal, like old, ancient, some I was getting European vibes and then French vibes, so everything. And this was this pretty car, so I thought let's take a shot, a quick one for this as well. So when we reached there, we were staying in an area called Snowdon. I might be pronouncing it wrong, but the best part of that region was there were so many Desi style restaurants, our sort of food. So for the days we stayed there, we enjoyed so much because we get to experience lots and lots of proper Punjabi Desi food and bread pakoras, of course. So I'll show you some shots of that food as well for you to crave and wanted to go to Montreal and try this street food. So that's the next day, our day 1 or day 2 you can say, because the day 1 is when we reached there. So this day was about mostly going to Montreal downtown, and so we are in downtown right now. We started our day with Place Desc Art, which have our car parked in the basement parking. From there, we took a stroll towards the Old Montreal, and you can see this pretty cafe. I have to take this shot like this. Everything in the street was complementing each other. The cafe, the street, the vibe, and this beautiful car. So I have to take this shot. I actually stand there for 2 minutes and just enjoyed the vibe itself. I was not getting enough of it, so I kept standing there for a few minutes and just sinking that thing in as long as I could before we started moving further to explore more cafes and everything. But our first place to go was Old Montreal, and the first destination for the day was Notre Dame Basilica. I'm not sure again if pronouncing it right, but this is a very famous place itself, Notre Dame or Cathedral, I'm not sure, but if you Google it, you would know this is one of the most famous thing to experiment or enjoy in downtown Montreal. And we find this pretty place as well, so we thought let's take a shot of this too, some sort of Chinese museum, and Ishan is trying to pose the guy similar to him. And this is the street of right behind the Notre Dame itself, and I can't tell you how amazing this street was. Small little cafes and souvenir shops, and everyone I think was a tourist there. So um, look at the building, like you can just stand there and just look at the building itself for hours and hours. And just right there was this street which looked like a wallpaper. I mean, just look at that. You don't need anything else. You just go there, stand, and get a picture clicked, or just look at it. That's it. That's enough. So obviously, looking at that, we have to get some pictures clicked as well. So here we are, getting our picture clicked by ourselves. While let that sink in, and as you can see, some nice pretty people with cute little cafes on the side, and somebody rocking this amazing car. So nice shot. So by that time we were hungry, so we started exploring where to go for a lunch, a brunch, whatever you want to call it. And obviously, one thing is that when you have so much to choose from, you get confused. So I quickly checked the Google reviews, the places nearby, and we decided to go on a nearby cafe. You can call it cafe, but over there they call it a brasserie. Again, I am sure I'm pronouncing it wrong. So it was brasserie 701. The best part is it was vegetarian friendly because I am a vegetarian. After that, we plan to move to our next destination, which is Ferris wheel. But for that, you have to see our next vlog. Until then, bye bye.